Hello and welcome to Thursday edition stream. Now first things first, sorry for not streaming yesterday. I was dead. And with that, I mean I was really tired and I just didn't feel like doing anything, so I didn't. But today, I'm feeling pretty good, so it's time to play some Noita again with Purgatory. Because I had fun on the first stream, my first run of the mod, so I want you to do it again. Now if you don't know what... Oh, I should have updated the description of it a little bit. Hang on. Because I know a little bit more of it. I can't be bothered to update it now. But it's a mod made by Preskip and it adds... Well, it's pretty much a combination of New Game Plus and Nightmare mode. But it also adds some new spells and things and revamps bosses. It's a lot of fun. Also, now when I'm looking at Steam, there was apparently an update that might interest me. For Tokyo Sim Racer, apparently. Why? It's not that one. I already have that. I already did it. So let me just check what it is, you know? Bug fixes. Don't care. Don't care. Let's just play some Noita. Okay, let's just play some Noita. That's why I'm here, to play some Noita. Also, I just got some messages. There we go. Just had to reply real fast. Well, the game apparently took forever to load up anyways. Let me just shut the music up and... know what's on. Good. It's time for Purgatory. Now let's hope that this run is as fun as the previous one, but hopefully I won't die against the bridge boss again. Tuntia. Again, I started with Hastium and Acid. Killing Transmutation. You just start with all kinds of fancy things. Oh, that's a pretty nice wand already. Why do I have rock spirits there? I don't know. Yeah, this is really neat that you just get a bunch of stuff at the beginning. And I do like that. I do like it when I get a bunch of stuff. Like, okay, that's just rude. You can't make me do a choice between exploding corpses and electricity immunity because I like both of them. But that's better. No more shuffle. Now these perks are a little bit harder to decide, to be honest. I think the faster ones would be dumb. Pacing is decent. I think it has to be more love, to be honest. More love, even though it is a very boring perk, it's probably the right choice. Probably, I would assume. As you can see, it definitely starts like Nightmare. I just don't know why you get so many perks at the beginning and also... well, wands. I don't know why, because it feels a little bit easier than Nightmare in that aspect. But I ain't complaining. I'm just saying. But just like in Nightmare, the enemies do sometimes get wands or perks, which is neat. I don't know anything about the damage scaling though, like do you take extra damage from things? I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Are the biomes always the same? I don't know. I do know that the world is a little bit messed up. In more ways than in standard Nightmare, because for example the alchemist is not where he should be. Where is he? I don't remember. I don't remember actually where the alchemist is in Purgatory. I think I found him by pure accident. But he sure ain't up and left. I mean, it's not up and left, it's just like straight left. He ain't there. He's somewhere, but where he's somewhere, I don't know. He also didn't drop the Greek letter spells, which was really rude. Because, you know, that would be quite nice to have. And he also was a lot harder. Not all bosses have been tweaked, for example Limatoukka, also known as Tiny, completely vanilla. No changes, nothing, it's just standard. Tuntia, very different. Because the way I died against Tuntia, if you didn't see the previous stream, is by... well, he copied my tele wand and murdered me with my tele wand. Because he does... I think it has luminous drills, yeah. And probably digging bolts too, to make it fast, so... yeah, I got murdered. And here we have the fungal. Hello, Twitch Mage. Are you super tanky? I don't know super tanky yet. Tankier than vanilla. Ooh, that is very nice to get. Now if I get homing, I'm going to be very happy. Because I do have explosion immunity, so it would be very nice to have that kind of nonsense. Okay, why would you give me an always cast homing wand? That's like almost what I asked for. This game is rude. Like, oh, you wanted homing? Here! Always cast homing and always have homing. Rude. That's just rude. Man. I mean, I can't use it for what I wanted to, but I can make a shotgun with it. I think I'm... okay, the stats aren't very good. So, you know, maybe I'll just use it as my backpack wand, because I need the backpack wand. Okay, that's all of my modifiers. Alright. Well, I'm not going to need those. I don't need 2 of you. I don't need you. There we go. Backpack sorted. Now, I'm a little bit tempted to play with the Puistochemist, to be honest. Can you throw me something fun? Okay, we're friends. Got it. That's more love for you, by the way. Me and him, we're friends. Do I want to be his friend? No. I don't have a choice. I have more love. Okay, so they do have extra HP scaling, these fungal enemies. Okay, alright, alright. Why did I drop a spark bolt there? I don't know. Would you like to stop spitting and instead die? Thank you. I guess I should put that there. No, not the bomb. That. Also, why do I have TNT with me? That doesn't make any sense. Hey, you. You're not what I thought you were, to be honest. Alright. You're dead. Hey, you. Take that. Take that. It's a friend. Okay. I said take that. Oh, my friend. Okay, thank you for blowing up there. I really appreciate it. Why are you so tanky? Oh, now I'm twitchy too. Okay. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Oh, hi there, Wale. Greetings. Welcome to the stream where I'm dying. Hello, Rayo. Did I miss something last stream? I died. I was tired after work, so I didn't feel like doing anything. So that's what happened. Nothing tragic, just me being tired. Oh look, Runestone of Polymorphine. Everyone's favorite thing. Yeah, I was just tired yesterday. So I took a day off. Sometimes it happens, you know. Sometimes you just want to do absolutely nothing and you do nothing. Oh, hi Telemage. I don't like you one bit, by the way. And he's going to be tormenting me for the rest of the run, I think. Because he's just going to be teleporting behind me and be like, haha, nothing personal, kid. But yeah, the darkness is getting to me. The constant darkness of winter. Because there's still snow. Still snow. Yeah, I swear I know how to speak languages. What languages? Great question, I don't know. But yeah, we still don't have snow. I mean, it's currently snowing outside, but it's too warm so it can't stick. But it's still like nice to have even a little bit of snow pretending to exist. But then when the sun is up only for like 6 hours per day and it's always cloudy and raining, it's not very fun, you know. But that's Finland when it's a bad winter. I think last year was a pretty bad winter too at the beginning, but then it got great. And it was just tons of snow, temperatures going below like minus 10, minus 15 Celsius. It was amazing time and I had a lot of fun. But this year so far has been meh. I mean, we've had snow on the ground actually, like twice already, but it always melts away, and it's dumb. And I like winter, except for the constant darkness. When it's like winter proper with cold temperatures and snow, then I'm happy. In fact, I don't think there's any season that I don't like, to be honest. I like all of them for different reasons. So, you know. Also, I don't know why I'm still exploring when I don't have any health. Like, sure, I'm doing that. Like, I shouldn't be doing this. It's a dumb plan. Also, that shotgunner really had some trouble getting up. He gets up and then he's like, oh, I want to jump down. Oh, I want to get... Oh, I want to jump down. Just a complete lunatic. But yeah, I should just leave. I have no more shuffle, so finding good wands isn't a problem. And if I need to make a wand that... I mean, if I had more multicast, I would use that as a... with spark bolts. Because it would be very nice. And I might have to do that anyways. Please perish. Thank you. And there's another formation here. I like winter because there's no mosquitoes. That is also very true. In fact, now when I think of it, there hasn't been all that many mosquitoes around these years. Which is good, because I don't like them. They suck. Literally and figuratively. They are dumb. They shouldn't exist. I will not take the heal just yet. These perks are... I mean, spells are not the most exciting one. Of course, the... Teleport and All-Seeing Eye are pretty good. Okay, you're fired. Do I want permanent shield? Last time I had it and it was pretty good. So yes. And then there is also this place where I can store potion. Do I want to store any of my potions? I don't know. Here. Have some haste, you. I don't know how this works, by the way. No clue. Well, I don't think that's how it works. Yeah. I just, like... How do I store these? We just... Oh. Oh. Okay, that's neat. I like that. You know what? Actually, I might want to keep this potion. But at least it's like very easy to understand how things work here. Risky has done some really nice things though. Like, he has been doing a lot of nice things. He is a smart man. That's what I have to say. Alright. I mean, if I want to kill the door boss, I'm going to need an egg. So, I guess I'll just buy an egg. And let's keep the mountain intact, because if I collapse it, I can't get the potions from the storage. Now, I would want to find some more multicast. I think that's what I would want the most, to be honest. Okay, there's a missing worm. Okay. Fireball of it. And missiles. And multicast, which I don't want. I think with the fireball orbit I can be thinking of using that wand. Which means this can be my storage wand. Because I can just put like 3 of these, 1 of these, and scroll wheel it. And run out of mana all the time. Because why not? Alright. Now I do want to find the worm. Okay, that's higher priority. That's a wand. Okay, that dude also has a wand. Not anymore, because he's dead. That's a pretty nice wand, but doesn't do anything for me. Which is my favorite. Okay, why not more of these? Also, that's a better tele wand. Gimme. Thank you. I think I saw a wand. No, it's a potion. Close enough. Okay, didn't see you. My bad. Sorry. Sorry. Now, where is Mr. Worm? It has been here. Quite obviously. Acid mist. If I want you to die, I can use acid mist. I don't want you to die. I actually don't want anyone to have these acid mists, so bye. And I can do that. Right, Mr. Worm, where are you? Where is Mr. Worm? Of course I find every single wand now when I'm trying to look for a worm. Excuse me. Thank you. Okay, the worm did not go here. Where did it go? It looks like it... I mean, it was here, but where here? Not here, where? I don't need a bubble trigger, even though it's kind of neat. I have a different thing that I can use as a trigger. Always cast heavy shot. Why is everything that I want an always cast? You know? The homing is always cast, the heavy shot is always cast. What else am I going to get? Where did the worm go? Oh, hi there. Greetings. Oh, is my volume too high for me? Yes, it was. I was wondering, why is everything so loud? There's my own volume. Okay, I need to stop teleporting, okay? I really need to stop teleporting like that. I'm going to pay the ultimate price for that one day. Which is this day. And I really don't want you to do that. I don't want you to die. It sounds painful. And sad. Man, Fireball Orbit is kind of weak in this mode, though. Though? It's just dumb. Okay, thank you. I don't know how much damage that did. Oh, I should check. Is that 50? It is 50, so you do have the nightmare damage multipliers. Meaning you take double damage from projectiles and explosions and fire and toxic, I think, and triple from melee and poison. That's a easy with legs. Again, a nice wand that doesn't really do anything. Would it be a better digging wand? Nah, not really. But it's good to know that you take more damage from things. It is very important. Hi! I almost got blasted by him. But almost doesn't count. I didn't even check the... kick the thing in the previous biome. I don't have a way to get back up, I don't think. Which is a shame, unless there is a way. It wasn't even close. Wasn't even close. Man, you're tanky. Here, take a box. He didn't want the box. Kind of rude, to be honest. I offer him a box and he's like, no. I don't want your box. I do want to check these wands. Just kind of scary with the ghosts. If you take a direct Ukko shot, does the shield help? It can. It can reflect the shot. Kind of like I reflected one of those. It also might not, because the thunder charge also explodes in the air sometimes. But it can help, and that's the most important thing. As long as it can help, it's pretty good. Okay, can you stop jumping into shots like it's intentional? It's not intentional, I'm just bad. But yeah, I really should not go take a look at the wands, because these ghosts, they don't really care. They really don't care about what I'm doing. I would really want to check the wands, just saying. Okay, I don't want the wands. Just kidding. I don't need a wand with TNT and always cast Acid Cloud. I also don't need a wand with an egg. Mr. CEO. Where are you? Probably dead, I would assume. Because he ain't here. Okay. Oh, look, a heart. That's useful. There's propane in there. Not really that scary, to be honest, because I'm explosion immune. It's still scary, though, because of the freezing vapor, but it could be scarier. I think I saw... Yeah, I saw a machine. I'm not blind. At least not yet. Another CEO formation. Oh, concentrate mana, I do want that. Excuse me, did I just hit the CEO from the little piece that I managed to only drop? The answer is yes. The smallest shot in existence killed the CEO. I mean, the smallest ice in existence. Actually, it wasn't the smallest in existence, it could be smaller. But still... Also, is it just me or is the homing super good in this mod? Because I feel like it should... Really? Really? That was 65 damage. 65. Let me update the title. Because it's not round 2 anymore. And 3. There we go. Yep. 65 damage. Cool. Cool. Exactly 20 minutes. Cool. Love it. This is my favorite game of all time. Oh well. It was, at least it didn't take long for me to die. Okay. Why is this wand so massive? I mean, not that I'm complaining. Oh, formation cross, that's interesting. Also, this wand seems like a really smart wand, by the way. You know, this seems like a smart wand. I'm sure this is a smart wand. Surely. Yeah. I'm not going to use it. I'm not that dumb. Am I really just going to be using 3 of these, 2 of these, with these? With these? I guess so. Now here is your Noita lesson of the day. Yeah, it was Mist of Acid. Acid Mist. Pinpoint of Light plus Projectile Area Teleport have negative synergy. Because Pinpoint of Light stops doing damage when it stops. This stops the projectile when it teleports. That's a negative synergy. Why does the game give me an option between 2 fantastic things every single time? And now it gives me an option between 3 good things. Well, I think I'll take the Repulsion this time. And these... sure, give me the slower. That makes Repulsion stronger. It might sound kind of funny, but it does. But let me show you the negative synergy of this. Also, it does kind of dig, which is nice. Oh, cool. Magic arrows. Why do I already... Why do I immediately have a problem with my inventory space? I don't get it. How is that possible? To be on a run for 3 seconds and immediately have a inventory problem. I wish I knew. They sure have one. Novelty enemies. I need to... missed. Oh, why did you do... Why? It shouldn't be doing damage, but it sure is doing damage. Never mind, I lied. I am a liar. I apologize for lying. But I didn't know that I was lying, because it shouldn't do damage, but it was doing damage. And it doesn't make sense. Oh, look, it stopped doing damage. I didn't lie. Yeah, it can stop doing damage. Because it's dumb. It does do a lot of damage when it does damage. Okay, as you can see, this is trash. Okay, fine, I'll just use it then. The true alchemist's way of finding out. Yeah, trying it. That's how you try it. Now, you do want to be careful with this, because the explosion hurts you and the projectile hurts you. So, remember that. It hurts. If you use it, be mindful that it hurts. So, if there is swapper... If you're in a zone with swappers, just don't fire it, you know? Because it's gonna hurt. Which means if there's a fungal to the right, I'm not going there. Not with these. How do you work? Do you work? I mean, I know that homing works with this. Oh. It just works. That's neat. Oh. Is it good? Well, no. Okay. But it sure is neat. Even if it doesn't work. Because it's weak. I mean, it's not weak. The enemies are too tanky. But yeah, I shouldn't be here. Alright? I should not be here. So why am I here? I don't know. Why is there vomit everywhere? Oh, I think there was a kakkakikkare. Man, this one sucks. It can't even kill a rat here. This is the worst thing ever. The mirrored layout still messes with my brain. Well, it's not mirrored, it's just nightmare. Like, that is a standard nightmare thing, that you can have a fungal to the right. Sometimes you have sand cave to the right. Sometimes you have a sand cave to the left, or a fungal to the left. Or both at the same time. Okay, why is it working so well? That's not normal. I'm pretty sure I never use glitter bombs. Is there a use for it aside from being an explosive? You can use it with stuff like Hungry Ghost to activate the Hungry Ghost and get a nice damage buff. That's pretty much it. I gotta say though, I've never used Pinpoint of Light as my main damage source, to be honest. Never. I mean, it is something that doesn't really make much sense, to be honest. But it's like the thing, you know the thing. Oh. Okay. Why can't I remember his name? Now I forgot what I was thinking. A magic guard. That also works with the Hungry Ghost, for some reason. Look at this wand. Now it's going to murder things even better. But I think the reason why the spell keeps hurting is because of my repulsion, to be honest. Because even though it stops, I can move it a little bit while being near it. So it might help it do damage all the time. It seems to do more ticks of damage when the enemy is slightly moving. I guess that's an option. Okay, that was a little bit scary because he had revenge bullets. And revenge bullets can be really scary. But if you have, in a completely standard run, if you have explosion immunity and no repulsion or projectile slower, and you shoot this to the ground, you can walk on it and it won't do damage. If I did that, right now with the repulsion, I would be taking damage, because it tries to move. And that's enough. But teleport should make it stop, but it's not really stopping, so I don't know what's going on. The game can be weird. Now the main issue with taking the repulsion field, by the way, is the fact that I'm going to take a lot of projectile damage. It says slightly, but it's 25%. And I already take double, which means snipers are going to hit me for 75! Which is a lot. 75 is a lot of damage. And I don't like that. Large extra max Large extra max HP. It's 50 health. I forgot how to speak. That's an interesting combo. I want it. But now, even if the shot stops... Why don't I know how to speak anymore? What happened to me? But... What? But why? Why would you make that kind of thing? Asking for a friend. Why? 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 What was I saying though? The damage field. It will always make my one do damage. Man, Brisket is nuts. There's a runestone of polymorphy and runestone of death crosses. What's next? Runestone of nukes? I mean, that's edges. That's not new. Oh, digging bolts, thank you. Really appreciate that, Mr. Heasy. But there's edges which makes things into saw blades. What am I... What am I supposed to do with all of these? Well, I don't need those. Do I need 300 billion of these? Probably not. Do I have a reason to drop this wand? Actually, yeah. Because I can make this into a digging wand that functions with heavy spreads and these, and it goes... Brr. I mean, I guess I could now use that when I realized I have two of these, which I didn't know until just now. Yeah. Digging wand acquired. Here we have more digging bolts. If I didn't have enough already. I think I have enough of them. Runestone of Omega Edges. Well, the thing is that it doesn't boomerang back to you. Unless you cast it. Because if an enemy casts a Omega Saw Blade, it doesn't boomerang to you. It's still really scary, but it doesn't come back to you. It wouldn't be too scary, just really scary. You know? Because it still seems like really scary. Now, I got a helpful comment on YouTube saying that the line that shows up here is probably the line that I'm not allowed to cross. Let me just do that. Where's my prize? Oh, I guess I need to kick it. Why is there so many skulls here and bones? You guys suck. Go away. What? How am I supposed to kick that? I'm not a kicker. I mean, trick kicker. Okay, can you stop with the bones? I know it's a tome of scully kicking, but... Still. I don't want them. Oh man, I had a plan. I failed. Okay, final chance. I suck. I suck. That's all there is to it. I suck. I'm trash. At least this time it would work, I just didn't do it right. So, progress, I guess. No, I guess I should go get more gold. Probably. I'd have to do digging. So I can go get gold. Okay, I would want to check that wand out, by the way. Because it's a wand. It might be a natural shotgun non-shuffle wand, but I still want it. Because it looks large. And you know what they say about large wands. They have lots of spells. That's what they say. Oh well. Now, is there anything else interesting in here except gold? I wish there is more in things. Also, can I put more in here? Can I have more in here? Yeah. Because more is more. It also makes your digging better when you have more. And this really does murder things, by the way. It's really good at that. No, I shouldn't go to the fungal. Even though you have good damage, don't go to the fungal, because if there is a swapper, you're going to cry a lot. And you don't want to do that. You see, you're good at murder. I've heard that sound clip on Danko Slam's channel like 300 billion times. Reduce spread is good. I like that. Yeah, keep those. Why not? You also watch Danko Slam. I'm not surprised. Who doesn't watch him? He's the Noita guy after all. Everyone watches him. I was watching him actually before starting my own stream. I don't remember what he was doing anymore. Because I wasn't listening. He was just noise for me. That's quite literally what he was doing for me, being noise. Well, I guess I have seen pretty much everything there is in here now. Never mind. Oh, look, more money. Exactly what I was looking for. Also, no one told me that I'm doing a no-hit run here, by the way. No one. I can't wait to die from a single shot in the snowy depths. From Ukko. Okay, it is kind of unlikely for Ukko to hit me, because I have repulsion. Is it impossible? Of course not. Because I might just deflect the shot into a wall next to me and die because of that. Which would be a lot of fun. I would hate it. Now let me just pollute this water real fast. And... well, I don't need the blood potion at the moment, so let me store that. And keep one empty potion. And that is just so neat. So neat. Alright, what do we have here? All-seeing eye again. And that's it. I don't care about anything else. These... trash. Heart Eater... also trash. I found your channel from a drunk VOD. That's a classic. He's always drunk. But yeah, I have been on a part of his community for a good while. I made a bunch of cosmetics for him. A lot, in fact. I think I'm still on third of the leader. Okay, I'm not taking glass cannon, by the way. There are things which are smart and glass... I haven't been scared of the explosions, by the way. I am explosion immune. Why have I been scared? But I will take oil blood. Because fire bad. Nightmare fire even worse. You know what I can do? Let's make a burning thing. You know? Enemies like burning. Well, not really. They don't like burning. That's what I wanted to say. So that's going to be useful. Now, sadly, I can't retrieve my potion now. Because, well, it's gone. Well, it's not gone. It's just I can't do it now because the place is collapsed. Oh, an actual homing. Thank you very much. Now, hookshot, in a sense, is mobility. Is it good mobility? No. It sure ain't. I'll keep one of them in case I get really desperate for mobility. But highly unlikely to be like, oh, I need that. I can't go anywhere. I need to have that nonsense. Oh, hi there. Greetings. There's a wand. Ow! That hurt. A lot. Also, I think that wand might have some teleports. No? I thought I saw teleport effects, but I was wrong. Also, this is my new backpack now. I mean, I should keep one of these energy orbs. But thank you, game, for the new backpack. I appreciate it. Here was a linear arc, which can also be useful in some situations, which I don't have at the moment. Whomst? Oh, you. Okay, why are you so tanky? You're just a wand. Man, that would be a nice wand if it was a non-shuffle. But because it's not a non-shuffle, it's kind of not worth it. Also... sir. Thank you. I don't need that many digging bolts. I want to keep one of those crystals, because what if I get unlimited spells and... that, yeah. I could have fun. I would want to go explore here, but the problem is that it's gloomy. Right? Okay, I guess it works. Okay. It shouldn't work, but ow. But yeah, it shouldn't be working because it's gloomy, but I guess it works. Would you like to perish? You're not really scary because I do have my repulsion and projectile slower, but still. But as you can see, the enemies don't really do much when they're being hit by this because they're taking constantly being like, oh, I'm on fire, I can't do anything, fire, fire, help. But would you like to perish? No, seriously. Ow! I've been nullified. That's rude. Why didn't my repulsion and slower do anything to that nullify shot? Alright, you. Back to murdering you. Okay, he's finally dead. Well, I guess he still wants to shoot. You, take that. Alright, now. What did this wand have? Okay. Don't really care. Heart Mage is kind of interesting. Can't really do much with him, but he is interesting. There's two of them, apparently. Man, so tanky. But if I had Ambrosia... Oh, why are you alive? Everyone is dead now. Oh no, he shoots meteors. What will I ever do? I don't give a single fuck. That's what I do. I am immune to everything from meteors. Oh, that reminds me. If I would get piercing and unlimited spells and meteor, I would be pretty happy. Because I could make one of my favorite builds that I never get to use. Which is homing piercing meteor. Man, you're tanky. You know, maybe I shouldn't be here. If I had a damage plus or bloodlust or something, then yeah, but with these, it's just sad. And I'm taking a bunch of damage. And that ain't good. So instead I shall go die to a sniper. That's the proper way of going. Right? I think that's Sähkiö. No, it's Surukko. Okay. Alright. Well, that wasn't quite what I expected. I thought it was Sähkiö because it was doing zappy sounds all the time, but no, it was Surukko. Yeah, I did not see that one coming. Even though I already knew that they exist in this mode. In this Snowy Depths. And talk about the jump scare though. Even worse than Ukko jump scare. Actually, can I use these? I can. Nice. More fire rate means more DPS. And happier me. Hi there. I should leave this place pretty soon because I am low health. And for some reason I don't like being low health. I'm not going to use the beast. What are you thinking? Pinpoint Light has been so effective. Yeah, it has been. It's still scary to use, but it has been good. Okay, that sniper had double damage. Thanks to the living on the edge. That's kind of scary. That would be a one-shot. And I would not be happy. You know, I think I have enough multicasts. Just a hunch that I might have enough multicasts by now. Oh. Personal plasma beam? Wait, you're telling me that I can have a personal plasma beam on my wand to make my wand trash? Is that what you're telling me? That I can just buy these and make my wand trash? Yeah. I mean, that's neat. But why? But why? Oh. Digging, it's barely digging. It can barely... Okay, let's just pick it up again. Alright? Does it seem like digging? Yeah, it digs snow. But this brickwork... Yeah, it sure doesn't dig that. Yeah. It doesn't really, you know, do much. I could take the plasma gutter. I should. Because that, in fact, is digging. Of course, it's a little bit scary to use with repulsion and stuff, but it's still digging. That digs. Unlike the previous digging that didn't dig. Except snow. Which I don't need digging for, because I already have digging bolts. Okay. Fine, I'll leave. Didn't see a single worm, didn't see anything useful. Here we have a spell shop with a little mana. Sorry, it's a medium mana. Do I do anything with medium mana? No, I sure don't. Not now. Well, the thing is that repulsion does stack. Or does it? No, I don't think repulsion stacks. Or does it? Oh, great. Fine, let's go to Google. Let me just put on the intermission screen on for a moment. Noita wiki repulsion. Let's pronounce it like it's a Finnish word and everyone understands what I'm talking about. Yeah, oh, it's 1.26 times damage, okay. This multiplier is keep applicable again for each stack of the perk taken, yes. Yes, it does that. No, it was Finnish accent. It doesn't say anything about the repulsion, by the way. So, you know. Yeah, I don't think it stacks. Except for the damage. Cool. Okay. Reroll. I mean that it's also pronounced repulsion. Well, I just pronounced it like it's a Finnish word. That's all I did. Also, gas blood is great. It nullifies the problem with the oil blood, which is me being oiled up. And I don't like being oiled up all the time. Alright, time to go to the Heezy base. Hello, Heezy base. How are you? Okay, that sniper is a little bit scary, by the way. Because for some reason, bouncing sniper seems kind of scary. I don't know why, but it just sounds kind of scary. I swear, bouncing sniper is a war crime. What do we have here? Okay, chainsaws have entered the building. What do I do with them? What do I do with these chainsaws? I mean, I can put one here and be like, hey, there's a chainsaw here. I could put one here. And I could just run out of mana, you know. So, you know, that's useful, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, it is a lot of chainsaws, but what am I supposed to do with 300 billion chainsaws? I don't know. I know what is going to happen soon. It's me sneezing. Oh god. Ah. I'm okay, don't worry about it. Okay, you are fired. You, and you, fired. Thank you, thank you. I guess I don't need a Doma Crystal if I have Death Cross. It's 30 mana. I thought Death Cross is more expensive. I guess they made it cheaper. Thank you for the blessings. That's the second time I've sneezed today. Am I getting sick again? I sure hope not, because being sick sucks. There's a wand. A wand with... Okay, that is actually a little bit interesting. Facing. I could slap facing here and be like, hey. Oh, I have mana problems. Got it. Okay. I didn't realize that I had mana problems. My bad. Look at this. Now, is this smart? Well, depends on your definition of smart. You know? That's what I would say. Because if there's swappers around, it's not going to be very smart. Hello, Rex. I changed my name back into Rex. Yeah, it's Rex. S3R. Okay, Venomous Curse is interesting, but not very safe to use with this. Because for some reason I don't want to shoot a swapper and get cursed myself. That seems like a really bad time. Yeah, YouTube for some reason doesn't show the name changes that you do. Or what names people want to have as display names, and just show that. Huh. Thunderkivi. That's neat. That is the Earthstone. What does it do? Well, give me a moment, okay? I need to murder these fools. But I am not that stupid kid. If I can't say anything makes sense, I'll be quiet. You can say anything you want. But it turns things into soil, which is pretty neat. It also causes a miniature earthquake whenever you kick. You know, when you're holding it. It doesn't even need to be in your hand. It causes it anyways whenever you kick. As long as it's in your inventory. So this thing, kind of scary. Because of that. But it does allow you to dig, well, anything. Because as far as I know, everything turns to dust. Well, not dust, but soil. Actually, now when I think about it, I could probably do something like this. Yeah, is this useful? Yeah. Is it actually really useful? No. I like being Belzakid. I am changing. Where is Belzakid? I haven't seen him in a while. Who kidnapped him? Did he get bored of me? Probably. Or maybe he's busy with life. That is probably more likely. I mean, he has been having some troubles in his life. All I can do is hope that things are fine. He's eating chips. Oh, okay. Alright. I see. Here is the easy animal. Doesn't do anything for me. Yay! Same with the... No wait, the Heezy shop might have stuff for sale. Oh, that's chaotic polymorphin. I don't like the sight of that. Meh. He's eating chip while in voice chat with you. Ooh. I had a cool voice break. I'm still a teenager. Did you know that? I'm still a teenager. Okay, that one definitely had something homing-like. What kind of homing? Homing teleport. That's what I meant to say. Return. I mean, it is part of the home teleport spell, so you know, I'm not wrong. It's just the least useful one of the bunch. Is it useless? Well, no. Return also has uses. Like, allowing you to return. You know? That's why it's in the name. It returns. Wait. Where's the Heezy shop? Is it on the left side? Did it also spawn in either one of the sides? Maybe. You know, I have a feeling that phasing is making my wand a little bit worse, so... Let's remove that and... Yeah, I think it's just making it worse. Like, sure, it allows it to go through walls. But, you know, it has a little bit of a downside of going through walls when I don't want it to go through walls. Okay, sir, that is kind of rude, by the way. To throw the propane at me. Just saying. Not a fan. You know, let's just go to the Heezy shop. Let's ignore most of the enemies, except for the ones that are a risk to me. And just go to the Heezy shop. I don't need to play here. I don't really need money either, because I do have a decent bit of money. Okay, that Heezy is very tentacly. That's not a I mean, it's not wrong. It just doesn't sound right to say that he's tentacly. Like, somehow that just doesn't feel right. But it's true. Also, another thing that's a problem with the facing is it makes things go to the right instead of to the left. Alright, what do we have on this wand? Got it. Stuff which I don't want. Cool. Appreciate it. I like it when I get stuff that I don't want. Like Cluster Bolt that's going to murder me. Or Magic Guard which is going to make me unable to shoot things. Those are my favorites. I do want that heart. It sure would be nice if I could aim my things though. Also, where is the Heasy shop? I mean, last time it was at the bottom right, but not exactly bottom right, but pretty much bottom right. Is it always pretty much at the bottom right? I don't freaking know. The answer is no. It can also be here, near the bottom left. Not exactly bottom left, but near it. And here we have stuff which I don't want. Cool. Well, at least I know that I don't want anything from there, which is always very useful. Because then I won't wonder forever and ever about, is there anything useful here? Because I know that there's nothing. Okay. Let's go to the jungle and cry because I don't have damage. I mean, I could make a machine gun spark bolt wand, which also wouldn't have damage. You know? I don't have tentacle for the freeze. There's freezing immunity, so I could... I mean... Okay. I cannot be frozen. So... yeah. Well, now I have burning, freezing, curse, pinpoint, damage field nonsense thing. That's neat. Yeah. Cool. I don't need to take the heart yet, so I won't. Now, can I kill the dragon? I mean the dragons. No. I don't think I can. I don't have melee immunity. I would probably just die. And be very sad when I die. Because even these things are not really dying. And I think they had like 10,000 health each. All three of them. Because as we all know, there are 3 dragons. Not in you. There's only 2 wolves. Okay, the wand is not very strong. It seems like it should be strong, but it sure ain't strong. Man. How am I supposed to kill anything with this? I do want to get a worm to spawn and murder the worm and get a bunch of worm blood for vision. It's just going to be annoying to break the egg without breaking the egg. Oh! Those are quite the stats. The problem is that how would I make this good? This has more capacity and the damage field which I need. Okay, so I can't do anything with this. Cool. Love it. That's my favorite. I think this is going to be the best way of... Yep. Well... Oh, I guess he did die. Cool. I need to be careful to not get any nonsense in it. That's fine. Alright. Now I can see. And I feel good because vision is king. Man, this one sure is sad. Like, seriously. The things are too tanky. I need more damage. Maybe I can get more damage from these. Yes. Okay, thank you. Do appreciate that. By fire. You're not doing much anyway, so you are fired. Now, the thing is that the damage plus also doesn't do all that much all the time because of the thing that I explained before, that if the pinpoint of light stops, it doesn't do damage. So it doesn't always do damage. Which is a problem when I want to do damage. Man, I need a new wand. That will make my life good. That's what I need. Because I do want to kill the dragons. Because... a wand. Ow, he shot me. How dare you shoot me? Don't jump on me. Hello, Hemmo. This one is going fine. I'm lacking damage. That's the problem. So when it stops, the only thing dealing damage is the damage field. Yeah. I hope you're doing well today, Hemopi, and everyone else. I didn't say that before. But yeah, my damage is a problem, but otherwise this run is going fine. The first run of the day lasted 20 minutes. Exactly 20 minutes. And then I got a grenade in my face, and I died. And I felt sad. Because it was just dead. Okay, Raukka scares me. But man, I need better stuff. Where are the stuff? I want stuff. That dude scares me a lot, by the way. That is really scary with my wand. Because I don't want to be swapped and shoot myself. That is bad for me. Mainly me. And less bad for him, because he's just going to be like, haha, you're taking damage, I'm not taking damage. So no thanks. Did you find... I mean, I found some bosses last time. Awful recharge time, and I don't know what I would do with this wand. I mean, I do want to teleport. So, I have a problem. Did you know that I have a problem? But I really do have a problem. I don't know how to fix it, but I have a problem. You are completely unnecessary by now. The phase can go there. I did find some bosses. Which bosses did I find? You know, bosses. Like, Kolmisilmän and the Pyramid Boss and the Yli Alchemist and Sauvojen Tuntija, which killed me. I died to Sauvojen Tuntija. Because he did stuff that I did not expect, like copying my telewand and murdering me with it. Which was really funny, but also really rude. Like, imagine being murdered by your own telewand that was not in your hands. I mean, was in your hands, but also in his hands. While having saving grace and healthium. I did. Because he was a pile of garbage. Ow! Okay, hello, greetings, sir. Please perish. And you. Okay. Does everyone have to be here at the same time? Is it like the annual enemy should be here day? I guess so. Okay, I guess I should go heal because I'm kind of low health. And I don't want to perish. I want the enemies to perish. That's it. What? Okay. That is the first time in my life that I have fired a spark bolt at a chest and the chest didn't break. That has never happened before. I've never won against Salvointuntia, though I've tried to win it with a few times. I wonder if you could use the usual cheesy methods for it, like the plasma beam. Probably not, but I mean... You never know. It might work. No, I should probably take the Holy Lance, to be honest. One of them with me should make me happy. Bye, Energy Orb. You're fired. But I did do decent damage to Salvointuntia because I had the divide by add trigger setup going on. The problem is that I didn't have that many divide bys. If I had more... and more damage ups and stuff, I probably could have ended up getting into a point where I would one-shot him, even with his, like, 60,000 health and massive damage resistances. Always cast Freezing Gaze. Okay, now we're talking. Now we are talking. Alright, yeah. This old wand of mine? Bye. I don't want you anymore. I have these. Okay, freeze charge, you're fired. There's no way I can sustain that. Yep, no way. No, but every other. Almost. Almost is good enough. I can also make it green. It doesn't look very green. Now it's green. Because I'm the green-eyed monster. I did see a thing that gives speed in some of these wands that I have seen today. In which wand? I don't know. I've seen 300 of them. I'm probably not even exaggerating with that one, to be honest, because you see a lot of wands all the time. But I did see a chaotic path. Well, there's a slithering path that is speed, in fact. I can't deny that part. That is speed, which is more range. It doesn't help me with the lag, but it's more range. Yeah, Freezing Gaze is a fantastic spell. You don't get to use it very often because it... How expensive are you? It's 30 mana. So it is a somewhat expensive, but the biggest problem is that it's limited charges, so you would have to use a unlimited spells or a Greek letter for it. I need a strong enemy. Or decently strong enemy. Okay, it seems like the DPS is in the hundreds. Maybe. Okay. 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 I want to see. Okay. Oh, that's much better. I try to win usually Orbit Colony, 3 Orb Colony is my best at the moment. I just killed the 0 orb, which is 11 orbs. Hey, Kammolukki. I don't think I can kill it. Okay, never mind. Okay, the DPS is in thousands. That should mean I could kill the dragons. It's still going to be a little bit scary though, but I think I should maybe potentially be fine. Which is definitely the most reassuring way of saying things, right? Maybe potentially should be fine. Ah, but the stupid ice dragon is immune to ice, isn't it? I mean, it's ice. So of course it's immune to ice. I can't kill ice with ice. Yeah, I don't think this will do. I mean, there is a plan, one of them, where I could use plasma with damage. The problem is that I don't have all that much damage in the end. So I don't think I can use that either for a very good success. If I had more damage ups, then maybe I could use plasma. They would need more. So you can see the fun fact about swappers and different damage types. They don't swap if you do 2 damage types at the same time. They try to, but you're doing 2 at the same time, so they're like, I don't know where to go! I'll swap twice per frame! No, seriously, that is how it works. They swap twice per frame. And what happens with twice per frame? You don't go anywhere. You just stay. Which is neat. It is neat that you just stay. Okay, that is also kind of interesting with the always cast ball lightning. The problem with ball lightning is that it doesn't go anywhere. Even if you add speed to it, it doesn't go anywhere. Because it just decelerates. That's the nature of ball lightning. Okay, actual trigger. That is useful. Thank you for that. So, my timer nonsense fired. Essence to power? Essence to power, you say? So you're telling me that I could use essence to power? Okay, alright. There's also ambrosia here, which was broken. So that's why they don't swap sometimes. Yeah. If you do 2 damage types at the same time, you don't always swap. At the very end, usually, yeah. Essence to power is projectile damage, yes. And it scales based on the... Well, it says based on the number of creatures nearby, but it should be based on the health of the enemy. So the more health the enemy has, the more damage. Which means it should do a lot of damage with a mist. I just... No, I guess I could use this. No, I need a wand that is fires in a straight line. Like that one, but it's going to run out of mana. And it also... I need a normal wand. Are you normal enough? I need to keep this. You can go take a nap there, as I need to do some experimentation. Alright? I'm talking of piercing, homing, damage, essential power, plasma. Okay. I got my answer. I don't have mana. Good to know. That is good information. So, the search continues. To find a better wand. That is a shuffle wand, that doesn't do. And I did see some decent wands. That I ignored because they weren't good enough. For my previous use case. Okay, I don't want to go explore the vault at the moment, even though it's not really a problem, to be honest. Okay. Now take me left and up. Okay. I'll do it again. It didn't really take me anywhere. Cool. Alright. Why am I here again? Why do I always end up in this stupid fungal? I don't want to be here. Okay, so pretty much all of my damage is in the ice. So when it comes to an enemy that is immune to ice, it doesn't do much. What on earth is this red stuff? Mud? I guess. Now, mana to damage is kind of interesting, but it doesn't... Why is it a reverse mana wand? I am very thankful for what you have here, but why is it a reverse mana wand? You know? Now, I do have freeze and tentacle, which means freeze tentacle is in the table. But what about the one that is immune to ice? You know, I can't kill it with that. I wish I could, but I can't. I guess I'll use this as my tele wand, which means I can free that. Which means I can... Okay, I have a problem. How am I supposed to keep all... Like, I'm going to lose my wand if I leave it here, right? I'm pretty damn sure I'm going to lose this forever. So I need to leave that there. And go to the right, so I can store my wand. Okay, hello there, everyone. I'm going to store my wand near the dragon. And then I can be happy. Alright? Or maybe that wand is good. I mean, it's worse than my previous one, but this is closer, so I might use that wand. Why is there a jättiläisenlennokki there? I mean, it probably came from the place. Why is there Lucky Lair here? That's not what I wanted. Oh, because I'm this high up. Oh. I didn't know. Why is there a wall? Where am I? How did I do that? Okay, now I know where I am. About time. Well, I can leave it... Okay, let's not leave you there. Because I might need damage. Excuse me. Alright. Now then, this wand. Trigger, damage, roaming, essence, plasma. I can shoot it once and I'm out of mana. That's pretty good, I would say, you know? Well, let's put the linear out there. Venomous Curse can go there too, because I'm going to die anyways if I use it. So it's fine. Did you know that I'm dumb? Well, a lot of people know it, but I'm actually dumb. Alright. Let's go die against the dragons. I feel like that's the best plan. I wish... Can I make a bigger hole somehow? I can use this. Right. No, you need to teleport. Alright, dragons. Help! I'm out of mana. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, essential power is quite strong. It's quite strong, I would say. Don't take that yet. First the hearts. Then the heal. Well, there is some nice things on this one. The problem is the slow but steady. But at the same time, I have... What do you mean slow but steady? The recharge time, but I have slow but steady, so I should be able to fix the recharge time with slow but steady. You know? What am I supposed to do with two reduced lifetimes? Also, why did it have 300 billion earthquakes and earthquake shots? I think that's too many. Alright, I want my wand. Thank you. Alright. Now, what kind of wand should I make? I don't know. I mean, I feel like the best thing would be a trigger wand, but I don't really have good trigger wand ingredients in the end. But it would be a slow wand. Well, I'm going to need the chainsaws anyways. Let's just see. It does work like I thought. Because this has the recharge time to 1.5 seconds, and then it can be reduced afterwards. But if I put it here, then it's 1.5, and here it's reduced from 1.5. Which is interesting, you know. That is a interesting thing, but it works. Okay, this might be a little bit silly, but I think this might work. With a question mark. I mean, it works. As I thought it would. I can make it into a double tap that does stuff. Is that a useful wand? No! Because I'm wearing a single spark bolt. Like, imagine having that many spells on your wand and it's a single spark bolt like that. Not very useful. I do have phasing, I had damage plus. Where's my trigger? My trigger is on this one. Okay. So, trigger to that. Okay. Let's move all of this garbage. This lovely garbage of mine over here. And I shall start with phasing and damage and short range homing, essence to power, add mana, linearch, no venom. I mean, I can put the venomous crystal. Why not? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you. And then we have this. Your rapid fire? Huh? But why? I'm not rapping. Why are you so fast? I guess I'm reducing enough to make it a machine gun, pretty much. Which I did not expect. That was not part of my plan. Man, I need more add manas. That's what I need. How much should I reduce? Still have mana problems. Oh, that's 10 mana. I still have mana problems. Ah, screw it. Let's just try to make the wand slow, okay? To make the wand slow, reduce the recharge. I mean, increase the recharge. There we go. That's a little bit too slow, though. Ah, whatever. It doesn't matter. Just slap everything on the wand and it's going to be fine. Surely. Yeah. Alright. Let's give the plasma for Kolmisilmä. He might want that. Now the main issue is that I don't have a digging wand. Because this doesn't dig. Okay. Alright, time to move on. And I would prefer to find more worm blood. Because I only have one potion. Okay, I found more worm blood. But okay, I guess I would have to use more chainsaws. Sir. Sir. Thank you. More chainsaws for more blood. It's not really working out. Cool. Come on. What did I remove? Alright, I removed the curse. I needed to remove that one from my wand. Alright. Because it deletes living corpses pretty well with the curse. Oh, look out, the worm. Sir. All of you just... What are you doing, Mr. Worm? Where did you find all that acid? Why is everyone here again? Why can't I have some peace and quiet with no people bothering me? Okay. What on earth is going on? Why is there ass? I don't get it. Okay? I just don't get it. Nothing makes sense. Man, I thought my wand was going to do a lot of damage, but it sure doesn't do a lot of damage. Which is dumb. Instead, the only thing that's doing a lot of damage is the enemies in my face. To my face. But seriously, I thought I would be doing more damage than this. Okay, can you stop murdering me? Where did it even come from? I don't know. Well, there's more plasma if I want plasma, which I don't want. So thanks for that game. Appreciate it. Well, I guess I just should, you know, get out from this place. Okay. Or I can just die. I can just die instead. I think the freezing gates one did more damage than that, to be honest. So I have made a mistake. Man, that sucks. Well, I got the freezing immunity. What else did I get new? I don't remember doing anything new. Oh, right, the formation cross. Right. And the personal plasma beam, right. I forgot about those existence already. I'm not sure if the freezing immunity is a good perk though. Because I think I still took damage from the freezing vapor. But when there is the freezing vapor blood, which I think also makes you immune to the freezing vapor thing. But yeah, I lost that run. I think this is a decent point to take a quick break though, because I've been live for a little bit and I still haven't fully recharged. So let me leave you guys with some music and I'll be back soon for more Noita Purgatory. Alright, I'm back. Didn't realize that this song has vocals. Sure. I think I'll be keeping the music on the background. Because Noita is kind of a quiet when it comes to music stuff, so, you know. Okay, let's start with one person. Alright, more Purgatory. Okay, I wish I could... Okay, there. Man, my Winamp is really quiet, by the way. Starting with Ambrosia. Ooh. Some really neat things here. And Healing Bolt and Crit and... Yeah. Okay, I'm just getting Explosion Immunity every single time, or Electricity Immunity if I want that. Well, I think I would rather have the Explosion Immunity. Again. Now, this is a tough call. Unlimited spells or Wand Experimenter? Well, considering that I have the Dormant Crystals, I could have... Unlimited those, but I also have Death Cross. Ooh, that's a tough call. From these, though... Ooh, did they change this? No, it's still just Freeze Field. A Critical Plus. Huh. I mean, healing is very important. But I have a Heal Bolt. Which one is better in a situation like this? I actually don't know. I'm not sure. I need to think. Because I have no clue. I'm not going to use Water Trail though. I know that much. I like unlimited spells. I can't say no to that. Because that allows me to have some different fun builds going on. Now the biggest shame is that I don't have many multicasts. Wandcrafting is good, super good. Yeah, it is, because you have... It's same as in like Nightmare mode, it is just really good. I guess... These? Okay, never mind. Didn't expect it to be that sad, to be honest. Okay. That's my wand. Amazing, isn't it? It's pretty good. Oh, hang on a moment. I could probably do these. No, that doesn't count as a spell. Huh. Well, I can do that. Why is my keyboard wet? Did I forget how to drink? Is that what I did? But why would my keyboard be wet? It's not near anything. That's weird. Oh well. I guess that's how I will do damage to things that need more damage. Or a bomb and then shoot. And do probably like 10 more damage. Or no more damage. Yeah, that's the other option. Just don't do any more damage with that. Yeah. Maybe that does something. Wait, couldn't I just do this then? Yeah, no, that's a lot of cast delay. That's a lot of cast delay. Everything has a lot of cast delay. Never mind. So they need to be on different wands. 15 damage still, so... You know, that's pretty good, I would say. Fine. Here, take some garbage. What? Oh, I still have the Spellshoot Power, though. It seems like the Spellshoot Power doesn't really do much. Okay, there's some black holes. But why? Well, I guess this explains. Yeah, alright. Well, my black hole situation is solved. Thank you, game. I do appreciate it. And an actual multicast, so I could double tap. Double tap? No, double cast. A baby shotgun. Or I can make a better baby shotgun with these. I don't really care about the rock spirits. The gravity field, though, yeah. Wait, didn't I have a backpack? No, I don't. Okay. This is my backpack. And with this I can shoot 3 spark bolts, which is better. Hang on, how much crit chance do I have? Of course, double tap and subscribe. Yes, double tap the subscribe button. That's what you should do. I have 15 plus 10, that's 25. Okay, 30%. If I'm bloody, these get double, which is 45. 55% chance to crit if I'm bloody. That's a lot of crit chance. This is a double cast. It will be useful. Okay, you dropped the wrong wand. How do you drop the wrong wand every single time? I wish I knew. The single file bolt might be useful in the future because I do have explosion immunity. But at the same time I do have the large magic missile, so I could just blast with that. I mean, I should get gold with that and use it for most of my digging. Okay, give me some water. Because toxic sludge kinda sucks. But I can't wait to regret my choice of perks, though. And not taking the wand experiment, that one. Come on now, I have heal bolt. It should be good enough, right? Right? Sir, why are you freezing everything? Can you guys stop picking up the wand? It's rude. Okay, the wand is trash. And here is the fungal. Why was there an electric shock? Hey, would you like to get over here? Buy food. No, you see me? What do you mean you see me? You can't see me. My time is now. Man, he's tanky. I mean, this is the fungal. Of course it's tanky. Okay, an actual full ambrosia potion. That is very nice. Thank you very... Okay, that explains the electric shock, I would assume. I would assume that explains that. I should be able to kill it with the magic missiles if I just... Okay. Now he has line of sight too. There we go. Duel of the Ages. I don't need that one. I mean, I could scroll wheel with that. It would be so slow, though. Not worth it. Why do I always go to the fungal? Why? What's wrong with me? Fungal bad. Just don't go there. Just go to the... whatever skull-kicking boop thing and fail it again. Like previously. Now, the fact that the magic missile still ignites things is a little bit annoying. Why does it ignite? It's magic. It doesn't even have anything fire in the name. So why does it ignite? It's false advertisement, I swear. Well, there's a holy bomb. If I want to be really dumb, I could use holy bomb and do nothing useful, to be honest. Which I don't think I want to do. I mean, it would be funny though, but not good. Like, the problem is that even though it does a big boom, it doesn't do a big damage, which is dumb. And I like big damage more than I like big booms. I mean, I guess that isn't completely correct. I like both. Okay, I need both, big damage and big boom. I think the large magic missile does more damage than the thing. Now, the sparkle with expiration trigger is almost good. The problem is that it doesn't work as well for healing. What the? Poison potion? Why would you have a potion? Okay. Why poison potion? I don't want poison potion. Okay. Saying poison potion is kind of difficult, to be honest. My brain is not meant for saying poison potion. Do you want to know what kind of upgrade Anvil got? Sure. I don't know what it got. I know that you can throw stuff like normal on it, but I don't know anything about an upgrade. Because... do you think video games explain things? Especially if they're Noita related? No, they don't. Oh sure, tell me. I mean, you can reforge tablets. I wonder if you could reforge the skull kicking thing. Maybe. Alright. Now, last time I tried to throw it and it didn't work, so I guess I... Are you telling me that kicking the bones just disabled the entire thing? Broken ones each get time better, max 10 times they are always no shuffle. Wait, what? What? That doesn't even make sense to me. I guess that broke because the bones went through the... Cool. Cool! So if I throw multiple broken ones, they all get better. You get skull in that platform and got your reward. Really? I thought you had to kick the tome. But you need to kick the... Really? Oh. I thought you were supposed to kick this into it. Oh. Oh. So I've been completely wrong about the thing this entire time. Got it. Cool. I thought you need to kick these. Because it also respawns. I thought the bones respawning was just bullshit and be like, hey, you want to have fun? No fun allowed. Take this bullshit. But I guess it makes sense. I mean, who would think that bones are used for something? I mean, the skull. Skulls are everywhere. And do nothing. Okay, another poison potion. Cool. I guess that means that I also did it right on my first run. I just didn't know that I did it right, so I got punished. Like I got again. But at least this time I know that I didn't do it right, you know? You know, I'm bored of the coal pits. I'm not finding anything. I want to make a fun wand. That's what I want. I want a fun wand. Let's off it. There is OG Scully Kicker and Priskip got the idea from him and Stormform into it fine-tuned here. Oh, I didn't know anything about that. Oh, look, luminous drills. Those are useful. How useful? I mean, I can slap one here and be like, hey, my wand is tiny bit fast. I can do these. And my wand is a little bit faster. Cool. Yeah, I'm not going to need these many dormant crystals, though. I can tell you that much. I have unlimited rocks, which can be fun in the future. I don't have homing, though. No. Oh. Nice. Electricity immunity. That means I can use my electric charge for... Okay, I need to reduce the amount of spells on my wand. I guess I could do something like this. Now the problem is that I'm shooting only a single spark bolt. You know? It's not a lot of spark bolts. But what I can do is I can put my ambrosia here, which also goes on me apparently, and put my ambrosia in here. Your double ambrosia in one potion, which is 37%, as we all know. Oh well. I guess I could put that there and just use that as my main wand. The problem is that it's not all that good. What if I put the aiming arc? Not enough mana. Yeah. Well, there's no reason to wrap this wand. It doesn't do anything for me. And I don't have any other modifiers that I could use with it. So... yeah. Okay. I shall leave the heal there for now, though. I don't need it just yet. And I would prefer to find more hearts before they get the heal, because I have found only 2. And I still have 60 health, so I'm not in a one-shot range. I'm in a 2-shot... No, I am in one-shot range from a grenadier. Because it's going to do 65 damage. Ah, fuck. I guess I need to take the heal then. Because I am in one-shot range. Or I could just use my heal bolts if... yeah, I can. I can use my heal bolts. I mean, I think it would be better to take the actual heal in that case. Maybe. Probably. I think, yeah. Because that does increase my max health. Alright. Now, can I find something useful? I can swim in toxic sludge, you know, that's definitely useful, right? I just need to be mindful of not teleporting into darkness. Because I always do that. And then I cry. And say that I shouldn't be teleporting ever. And whose fault is it? Mine. I mean, that might work as a trigger of sorts for heal bolts to shoot them from stuff to me. Instead of trying to fly into my teleport. Okay. Yeah, I said something about teleporting being bad, you know, for me. Does anyone remember what I said? Because I sure don't. I'm in this liquid potion. Okay, can you stop taking damage from everything in existence? It seems like it is impossible for me to not take damage. Hello, Quenlin. Luigi couldn't have killed that CEO. He was with me the whole time in Detroit giving Christmas presents to orphans. What are you talking about? Also, hi there. But what are you talking about? Isn't this great healing? I think this is pretty good, you know. I'm healing every single time I cast my wand, you know. Obviously. Oh, I'm full health. I think I've wasted a little bit of heals. Oh well. What are you talking about? Homing glue, man. What is this music, by the way? What am I listening to? Luigi Mangio, man who is accused of shooting an insurance company dead in New York. Oh, right, that thing. Right. Hey, look, it's a thing I can't kill. Isn't that funny? I love things that I can't kill. They're my favorite. Okay. I don't like that song. What the hell is going on here? A war. I stumbled upon a war. Okay. It's a war where everyone is my friend. Oh, I guess the enemies also get unlimited spells. Okay. Sure. I guess I have an army now which is dying from each other because they set each other on fire. The good thing is that I can murder my army if I want to. Hey, stop killing my friends, that's my job. Now I have only 2 friends left. I mean, technically speaking, okay. I have a friend left. And I got shot because of my friend taking the aggro from that dude. Oh, can I get some help? Can I get some help? Please? What's wrong with me? How am I alive? Why am I dead? At the same time? Well, I guess I want to see if there is a treasure chest. Ow! Okay. Don't care. You? Also die. Okay, that's a bit scary. He's dead. Here we have digging bolts. Digging bolts are good. I have a problem. It's called I can't stop hoarding. God damn it. I can't stop. It's impossible to stop. Oh. Okay. I guess I don't want the telewand anymore. I got a better wand. Well, Matter Reader is almost interesting. Lightning Bolt is probably really interesting. I think Lightning Bolt might be really interesting because I can just, you know, use it. Now, if I could get some speed on it, I would be happy. Because then I would have range on my lightning. Luckily, I don't really need that much range in the Easy base. Missile has new guidance system. No, it doesn't. Reroll. Oh, man. Reroll into garbage. I mean, the projectile slower isn't bad, but I don't want it. Alright, let's just go get more money. Disarm this wand. Because it scares me. Why do I have a spark? Oh. I wish I could stop having a problem with my inventory at all times. It's like I have a bunch of things on me, but it's like none of them are useful. How is that possible? How can I have everything but nothing at the same time? You just tanked a lightning and walk away? Okay. Alright, I see. Enemies just tank lightnings in the face. Like it's nothing. I still don't have money for a reroll. Jeez. Well, this sucks. I didn't want to use my heal immediately. If only I didn't have accuracy problems with my wands. This game has one of the most advanced pathfinding algorithms you ever to see it in action. Should a propane tank? No thanks. Please keep my new homing system should be... Oh, you mean the summon missile? Oh, maybe. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good homing system, by the way. I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good homing. Yeah. Can't deny that, but it's a pretty good homing system. Did that even make it any faster? It did. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good homing system. You know? Not homing at all. Oh, now it does. Okay. Alright, I see. I see. That does seem pretty good. Actually, seems like a usable spell for the first time in its life. Thanks for telling me that. I appreciate it. Do I want light on my... I mean, I can do that and have double tap, but worse recharge. So I don't think that's what I want. Or maybe these. I don't know. Alright, I do want to go to the Easy Anvil and see if I can reforge this tablet. Probably not, but you never know. Oh man, this is actually a useful spell now. Look, there's Unstable Crystal if I want to have that, which I don't really, but I could. And there's been a worm. Which probably went down here. I do want to murder the worm. I can't murder the worm. It's already dead. Sir, would you like to get out from the worm? He refuses. Now, I wish I had a damage plus, because that would allow me to get a lot of blood. I guess the best I can do... Okay, why is that so sad? I was thinking of just using the digging bolt for blood, but it's not very good. Also, I don't have an empty potion anyways. Ah, screw it. Let's just go to the Easy Anvil. Yeah, take that. Oh, hi there. Ow! How dare you blast me? That is rude. Well, I have a feeling that the missiles don't really like water that much, to be honest. Don't really go very far. Right, my digging wand was my magic missile. Oh well, just use black holes. Worm heart. Didn't I take any heart that I saw? Oh, I didn't even see it. I'm blind. Thank you, Tough. Tough with 2 Fs. Tough. Thank you. Appreciate it. That's the first time someone has been helping me with hearts. You're the best. You're my favorite chatter from now on. I wish I was joking, but I'm not. I'm pretty sure you were the first one to point out that I missed a heart. Ever. Even with the new homing system of the missiles, I still miss everything, it seems. Also, why am I so poor? Where is my money? Okay. Glitter bomb, you're fired. Now I need homing. And preferably some mists. I would like blood mist the most. Did I miss the anvil? Was it higher up? Probably, if it's not here, it probably is higher up then. I still wish I could stop being dumb with teleports. But that's a impossibility. Oh look, it's acid mist. I mean, I did say that I wanted mists, not these. I don't have a death wish. I think there was a one there, wasn't there? No, it's a potion. A blood potion. I didn't press my button like I wanted to. Okay, can you be reforged? Zero out of 10. This mod is trash. You can't even reforge that. Oh, that's not very smooth. I hope it would be smooth. Why are the vocals only on the left side, by the way, on this song? That's kind of dumb. Good. Okay, I got one of the heals. That's better than none. Alright. I think it's about time to leave. Because I don't have anything to do here. I mean, technically speaking, I could go get the blood potion. You know, because I'm poor, I should go get the blood potion. And put blood into the hourglass and do a thing that no one ever does. Which is get a small amount of gold from the hourglass instead of the teleporter to the eye room. There's some more money too. Man, I'm so poor in this run. This never happens. Excuse me. Thank you. Good thing with blood. You sure about that? I wouldn't say good thing. I would say thinking. Alright, I choose you, blood. Thank you. It's really not a lot of money though. If you're like 1000 gold, that's not a lot of money. But it sure is some. Yeah, it took a moment for it to work. Might have been the glass on the bottom. Alright. Well, there's other Where? Well, these need to be real, but that's interesting. I mean, Iron Stomach is just good. Sucks gold powders nearby and adds them to your wallet. What? What? Oh, hi there, White Rabbit. I remember being so happy when I figured out the hourglass and blood thing. Yeah, it's a really complicated thing to figure out, yeah. I thought it would do something useful. Yeah, it's only powder. I guess it makes the gold better to gather. Okay, that's a little bit rude because he's immune to explosion damage. The good thing is that the missiles don't only do explosion damage, they also do projectile damage. And electric damage because of my electric charge. But the problem is that this thing also resists projectile damage. You know? Ow! Did you just do half of my health with a single glaive? Oh, man. Why is my favorite enemy in the game so strong? Why do you have... Can you stop with the boxes? Okay, my wand is trash. My wand is absolute trash, and it is the worst wand in existence. Well, it's not the worst wand in existence, but it's really bad. This doesn't help me. But, oh boy, how dumbfounded I was when I found out that you can put teleportation instead for the iron room access. I don't even know if the game explains that anywhere. Probably does, but I don't know where it does that. I thought holy damage wasn't scaled up. I mean, it... Good point. It shouldn't be scaled up. Well, it still hurt like hell. Well, I guess I just need to, you know, heal up. Again, you know. Okay. Yay. How am I supposed to survive on this run, though? Okay, I guess that did not collapse the mountain. That makes sense, yep. Can you stop burning every freaking second? I tried it only once. I got in that room by brute force, by accident on God run. It took me to hourglass, got me thinking. Oh. Okay. I really need homing, by the way. I really need homing. Damage plus is very nice. It's not homing, but it's very nice. Does it help me? Maybe? I didn't want you to drop that. Oh well. I mean, I could have it instead of the crit. But it sure ain't a lot. Okay, telemage with a wand. I think I saw that wand. I sure did. And I think there's Kakkakikkari somewhere because things... Okay! Salamurhaaja robotti. With some spark bolts. I think a trigger chain. A timer chain. A little bit less exciting. You are fired. Go away. All of you. I'm busy. Okay? Here we have a freeze charge. That is definitely a thing. Thank you for the thing. How was the wand? Not very exciting. How about this wand? Awful spread. And the positives are... It's large. Oh, you're my friend. Okay. What could I do with that? I still don't have homing, which would be fantastic to have. Why are you my friend? Why are you all my friend? Why do I have so many friends? And why are they tentacles? Why are my friends tentacles? Is there anything I can do with the wand with that wand? I don't think there is. It doesn't help me with anything really. Which is a big shame. I would be happy if it did help me, but no. Okay, did not expect this place to be filled with bees. I mean hornets, my bad. My bad. I just want to check the wand, which doesn't help me. Yeah, cool. Love it. I mean, spiral lock doesn't help me, never mind. Also, what was that pouch? Purifying powder, don't need that. I can't even go around as a worm because I don't have a good enough wand for my digging balls to worm me around. Would you like to shoot at the dude that is in your face? Instead of the dude that is somewhere behind everything? Okay, thank you, Toxic Sludge. I don't even know where you came from, but thank you. I really appreciate it. Oh, god damn it. This is trash. I'm popular. I am popular. Whomst me? No, I'm not. I'm not popular. People just have subscribed to me for some reason. Okay, can you... Oh, man. Or is it in game? Then yeah, I am very popular in game. Everyone knows me in game. And they all want to say hi. Oh, how does it happen every single time? How? This is just dumb. Oh look, little ad mana. Again. You know, I should probably use this in my new backpack, because I need more space. Because I have a problem. Which everyone knows that I have a problem. In fact, I think I have more problems than not. I can put this here too. Okay. Now. Can I get some power that would help me? Because I am weak. Also, there's a telemage. Yay. I can't just keep running. That's not going to work. Like ever. Man, if only I could get homing. If I got homing, things would be so much better. How much better? Well, my DPS would probably go up by, I don't know, 20 times. So, you know, homing would be pretty nice. Because I feel like when you don't have any damage going 20 times higher is pretty nice. Okay, I can't even say that I don't have damage, it's just I don't have damage for this game mode. That's the problem. Nope, that's not homing. Doesn't help me. I can't think of anything else that would really help me except for homing. Okay. I mean, I could probably make a better one with that, to be honest, so that is helpful. Sir, die. You also need to die. Because I can't edit my wands until you're dead. Because if I stop shooting you, or even if I keep shooting you, you're going to shoot back, and I don't want that. So please perish. Thank you. Okay. It's recharge time problem like always. Multi damage plus at the end for wrapping. I mean, that's a lot better. That is, in fact, a lot better. Was that healthy on the ground? I highly doubt it. It most likely was slime. Because there's slime here. Are you talking about this green stuff or... Well, the thing is that I did like double my DPS. Is that enough? No. I need more. I also need more black holes. A bit lower. Oh, that's acceleratium. It's speed juice, not healing juice. Also doesn't do anything for me. Yeah. And here is more speed juice. It makes me fast. But it doesn't heal me, sadly. The good thing is that there is no spiders here in the vault, which are super tanky. Instead there's everything else here, which is also super tanky. And also super scary, like these heinäsirkka. Fire is also very scary because I don't have any health. Okay. So I can't see 2 enemies at once, which I didn't know already. So what the hell am I supposed to do? I guess cry, yeah, like usual. Okay, it's dead. All I need to do is be free. That's it. I need to make it to the next holy mountain and I might be able to leave. Will I leave? Probably not. I mean, I'll live a little bit longer. So there's that. Also, I should be using my ambrosia, especially when going into places where I haven't seen yet. Oh. I'm free! There's a Lamborghini on the right. There's tentacles, remove bounce and scary. Eh. Why? Why? Even then it's not very good because of the mana charge, but why? Oh. No more knockback is good. So I'll take it. But this is a pretty large wand, which should be pretty good. Alright. Time to make the same wand, but better. It's going to need more recharge reduction. Let me slap on that there, and this, and add a couple of these, and see. Sadness. Let's wrap. Now I have mana problems. Spell's power will go crazy with that. True. On the one that I said no, but the Lamborghini, yeah, it would be pretty good. I'm scared. So I don't think I want to do that because I'm scared. It sounds like it would be a bad time in the end. Let's add a couple of spark bolts for extra... Okay. Then I just run out of everything completely. Yep, that makes sense. I mean, I could not use the missile and instead just use spark bolts. And also the spark bolt with expiration trigger. Okay, let's rebuild my entire wand. Okay. And put the digging bolts there. That's not a digging bolt, by the way. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. And then a wrap. It sneezes. My wand sneezes, and that's it. Oh, right, because spark bolts are nerfed. Right, spark bolts are nerfed. Isn't the first one super good? I mean, yeah, it's pretty good. But this had... I mean, it's the same mana region. This is more max mana. It spells cast 1. It also has bigger capacity, this wand. There is Tentacler here, personal Tentacler, which ain't very good. But, like, it's almost the same. I think that might be the best I can do. How do you look without that? A little bit messy. This is spin point. I have a second of these, so I could also slap this here. Sure. I think that's what I should go with. And try it out. Okay, yeah, damage. It is some damage, but I still would want the homing, because then I would have even more damage. They finally do damage, at least, so there's that. This is a shuffle wand. Okay. I don't really care that it's a shuffle wand. I did need more space for my black holes, so... More black holes. Yeah. Yeah. At least I have a little digging. You know, that's definitely a lot of digging. Alright. Greetings. Yeah, the damage isn't super sad anymore. And I have better crowd control too. Sir, don't fly into me like that, it's scary. Okay. That is a little bit scary. Just a little bit scary. I don't need missiles. So don't give me missiles. Well, I have doubts that I can kill this thing, by the way. Can you stop playing with the crystal, by the way? I would prefer not having cursed rock here. Sir! I'm busy! Killing the worm. So how about you just stop? Thank you. So, man, he dropped a lot of money. Well, I do get trick kills occasionally, because I do end up killing things by electrocuting them in their own blood, which is a trick kill. I don't understand where all the damage comes from. I have electric damage, crits, electric. It's mainly crits, because I have crit plus, I'm shooting 3 spark bolts and I have crit plus. That's 15%, my spark bolts are around another 15%, that's 10%. So that's a decent bit of damage. That's 45% chance to crit. And if I blood on myself, I get 1, 2, 3, 4. I get 20% more chance to crit. Shooting damage plus B on the payload. I'm using it more on the spark bolts. Because I'm shooting 3 spark bolts, but the payload has 2 digging bolts. So it's better to have it on the spark bolts, because it's more. Okay. Cool. Cool. Yeah, cool. This is a hybrid nonsense. But I like shotguns more. That's why I'm using shotgun. Because it's better when you don't know how to aim. That is a pretty nice wand. I need to experiment with that. You perish, perish, perish. Thank you. This needs some testing. Remove explosion, sure, I'll keep it. If I have 4 of you, that's still really expensive, but if I just make it a slow wand, it'll be fine. Gas delay problem. Still. It can't. Won't you? Oh. Math problem. Got it. Rapid fire? Sustainable rapid fire. Alright. Sparkle explosion trigger there. Give me one of the electrics. And electric arc. You know, it would be better if you had a multicast there. That might be big damage. Well, I need to get rid of all of this nonsense, though. Alright. Chain bolt is got a upgrade. Oh, it did. Let me just start doing math then. Okay, you might be ruining the wand. Just saying. I have a feeling that was ruining the wand, and I don't like it when things ruin my wand, because then my wand is ruined. Alright. Let's put that there. Okay. Okay, it's not as good as I thought. I hope that it would be doing more shocking, but it makes sense because it's not making things bleed. And it's not really sticking anyways. That dude is rude because he can't be electrocuted. Do you have to be guarding the wand? That's not even your spot. That's just rude. Ow. I really wish if the dumbass would stop guarding the freaking wand. I don't think this is going to be very good. Yeah. How about here? Random bullshit go. Okay, it does work. This random bullshit does seem to work, so... Nice. It's also really good at giving people seizures. So, you know, there's also that as an added benefit. So if you want seizures, take a go. Just keep looking at the screen. That is how you get seizures. Alright? By looking at the screen. Oh man, it is a little bit annoying for the eyes though. Just a little bit annoying. Hore is always so rude. Yeah, Hore is. You could call him a whore. I don't know why I bought it instead of just stealing it. But there is the freeze immunity that says you cannot be frozen. And then there is this which is you bleed freezing vapor but are immune to it and freezing. Why is freezing immunity just worse than the cryo blood? What's up with that? Or do I care about freezing? Or being immune to freezing? I don't know. Do I? Probably not. I should collapse the mountain though. That's what I should do. No reason to anger the gods. I'll just steal the rest of the stuff. I could use the divide by on like... Do you even do anything? I don't think it does anything. Never mind, it does. When it decides to work, which doesn't make any sense, why would you just decide to work sometimes but not all the time? I don't get it. Why are you not reliable? You should just, like, work. Yeah, like that. How does this feel like compared to Nightmare? I feel like it's a little bit easier. Man, that's a lot of smoke, by the way. I don't think I can use that. Because that's a lot of smoke. Or probably a little bit too much smoke, to be honest. But to be honest, this does feel a little bit easier than Nightmare for the most part. It does look good, I can't deny that part, but I will just drown in smoke. And for some reason I don't want to drown in smoke. Do I want chain bolts actually? Nah. Chain bolts can go take a nap. Oh man, that casterly. Ew. Gross. I wish I had a chainsaw. Should remove the casterly, but I don't. So the only way to remove the casterly is with the trigger that I threw here. Sadness. Cool. Love it. I love sadness. Sadness is my favorite. Yeah. The divide by doesn't really do much for me. I would have to divide a modifier that's good. I don't have one. I mean, I could divide the critical plus and be like, hey, more crits. You know? Is that good? Well... Considering it reduces damage by 15, I don't know. Ah, man. I sure don't feel powerful on this run. I still think I should just use this as my main wand, instead of the other nonsense that doesn't do anything for me. Like this wand. Which is a shame. But it just is most likely better. Well, I can kill the Call Me Silver. I think I missed. Just a little bit, you know. No, I didn't. But Call Me Silver should die to Frozen Melee. Because it's 0 orbs. Right? I think. That yellow sphere got an upgrade. You don't really care if it gets an upgrade. Okay, so you cannot be frozen melee. That is good info, to be honest. I wish that I had known that before starting the fight, to be honest. Because now I need to do this. For 10 years. You know? Isn't this exciting? I think this is the most exciting fight of all time. Can I? I don't have any blood on my potion. That kinda sucks. Haven't really exploded that much. Oh well, let's just keep on blasting. I do more damage if I would hug him and keep blasting. But the problem is that I get hit by his shots, which do hurt. So I kinda don't want to do that. Because I don't want to be shot in the face. Yeah. The slowest colony kill of all time. You guys are witnessing something unique. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Gameplay. I am witnessing history being made. Yeah. Oh, hi there. Ow. I keep taking damage, by the way, which really ain't good. I have 50 health. I think I'm going to die from like the next shot that hits me. So I need to be really mindful of that. Okay. Well, that took a while. Let's go heal up. Also, I still don't have a good trigger. Can't I divide the heal to get more heals? Yeah. It still doesn't mean that I hit myself with my heal, because why would I hit? Yeah, why would I hit myself? I will say one charge though, because that might be useful in the future. But for now, well, I think I need more power. Why do I need more power? If I want to mess around, that's why. So there's only one way to get more power. And that's in hell. So we shall go to hell. Together. Now the problem is that my neat little tunnel is melting above, which sure ain't useful. But all I need to do is make a water lock and it's fine. And I need to change my wand to tentacle. Yes. Yep. And then we go to hell. Because unless Priskip decides to make hell enemies immune to freezing melee, it'll be fine. They're not immune to melee and freezing. That means things are completely fine and I can get all the power I would ever want. Like this wand, look at this. Man, that's a nice wand. It doesn't do anything for me, but damn, that's a nice wand. Yeah, that's not what I want to cast, by the way. Do I need anything from here? I mean, there's Meteor, which I want for fun. And Ball Lightning, which is pretty good. But I guess for now it's going to be my actual black hole wand, so that I don't... If I need freeze charge on my black hole, I don't need to, you know, use this wand. I can use that as my backpack, because this is massive. I mean, it looks average to me, to be honest, but, you know. I unlocked Spiral Child recently. Is it good at anything? It's good at lagging the game. Is it good at anything else? Not really. It's not very good. It's not a very good thing. Which is a shame. It might have some uses, but do I know any? No. I sure don't. I don't know any good builds with it or anything. Once in hell, it's nightmare. I mean purgatory. But yeah, if you go to hell in nightmare mode, you can find wands here as well. Like everywhere. And the best thing is that the wands in hell are tier 10. You heard me right, they are tier 10. Do you know what else? What other ones are tier 10? Well, Tiny drops a tier 10 wand. The tower wands are tier 10. But they're unique, so they don't really count, but yeah. You can get some super good wands here. Oh, I'm on fire. I didn't know that I'm on fire. That's not very good. I didn't know that I was on fire. Well, I need to go find something useful. And fast. Because I am not in a good shape. Thank you for shooting the wand. Took a moment for you, for some reason. My wand didn't cast. It just didn't cast. Like, that happened multiple times in a row that my wand just wouldn't cast. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Why won't my wands cast? Like, it just didn't cast. Like, you can see me not casting my black hole first. Then I swap my wand to my tentacle wand, and it's not casting it. I don't get it. Like, that has happened multiple times to me. In Purgatory, and only in Purgatory. Like, it has happened to me anywhere else except in Purgatory. So there must be some bullshit with the swapping wands. Which doesn't make any sense. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Hey, this is the first time I get you blame the game. I get you blame the game for being bullshit. Well, I guess it's a mod. I can blame the mod for being bullshit. Yeah, that's bullshit. That's all. That's bullshit. That's all it is. That's bullshit. Man. And at this point, I don't have enough energy to do a full run again. So, do I just end the stream early? I guess I will. Today's stream was a little bit shorter, I guess. Now, what will happen tomorrow? Great question. I kind of want to play some Secret of Mana, to be honest, because I haven't played that since last Saturday. So I think tomorrow is going to be Secret of Mana day, and then Saturday is going to be more Purgatory. I think that is the plan. And then on Saturday, I'm going to have a lot more energy, because I'll be starting at 10 AM. And I'll do a... I mean, I will be aiming at 6 hours. That's my usual day off amount. But if you made it this far to the stream, you probably liked it, so click the like button. And if you want to see more stuff by me in the future, click the subscribe button. The song is exactly what I need at the moment. It's Sadness. That's the name of the song. But I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I had fun, except for this bullshit. Otherwise I had fun. Because this is a really interesting mod with all kinds of new things that I want to experience, and well, I at least want to kill every single boss in the game. And there should be more secrets and stuff too. Like, it is not a complete overhaul, just it has a lot of stuff. You had fun? That's great to hear, Hemmo. And thanks for showing up once again, but let me give the special thanks to the people who chatted with me, which includes Hemmo. And also Wale, Rayo, Rex, Quenlin, White Rabbit, and... what was that? Icarus mad. I knew there was one more. I knew it. I knew it. But I will be here again most likely at tomorrow at 10 AM UTC plus 2 playing some Secret of Mana. So I hope you guys will be excited for that, because I am a little bit excited, because I want to play more of that fun little dumb game, which is a kind of jank at the same time and seemingly goes super fast as well now when I think about it. Like, it just, everything happens so tight. It's condensed, which is neat. Monster, thanks for answering my question. I will answer every single question as long as I remember to read the question. Yeah. Even if you ask the same question over and over again, I will answer it, because that's what I do. It allows me to rant, which is very important for a streamer. But in any case, I shall go now. My voice is dying for some reason, I don't know why. But in any case, thank you very much for watching, and until the next time, see ya.